A species becomes extinct when the last existing member of that species dies. Extinction therefore becomes a certainty when there are no surviving individuals. There are many causes that contribute to the extinction of a species. Hello children, I'm Elaine and thank you for watching iTTV. Have you ever seen dinosaurs and mammoth? Well, you have, right? Mammoth in Ice Age 3? Yeah, we have only seen dinosaurs and mammoth only in cartoons, unfortunately. I haven't seen dinosaurs and mammoth too. Well, I think it will be perfect if we get to see dinosaurs and mammoth, but unfortunately, they are already extinct. Children, today we are going to learn about endangered species. Welcome back. Let's first take a look at some examples of extinct animals. We'll first talk about extinct mammals. Megatherium. Megatherium is an example of extinct animals. Megatherium was one of the largest animals that walked on Earth, weighing 5 tons. These big, fat, large animals are actually herbivorous animals. They only feed on plants. The next animal is quagga. Quagga is an extinct animal. It is hunted to extinction for its meat. What do you think this quagga look like, children? The quagga has half zebra and half horse features. Look at the picture carefully. Can you see that the quagga has got black and white stripes on the first half of its body and it looks like a horse on the second half of its body. The third animal is Pyrenean ibex. The last natural Pyrenean ibex is named Celia. It died in January 6, year 2000, apparently killed by a falling tree. But children, do you know that the extinct Pyrenean ibex, we do not know why it is extinct now. We do not know the reason. It is mysterious. Tylosin is another extinct mammal. When there are no specimens found, after 50 years, we can say that that particular animal is extinct. This last surviving Tylosin is found in 1936. His name was Benjamin. There wasn't any Tylosin found 50 years after that. So in 1986, this Tylosin is declared extinct. Woolly mammoth is an example of extinct mammals. These mammoths extinct because of habitat loss. We have seen in Ice Age 3, right, that this mammoth lives in habitat which there is ice, right? So, this retreating ice due to the changing of weather has caused this woolly mammoth to lose its habitat. It has no place to live now. Therefore, it becomes extinct. Another reason for the extinction of woolly mammoth is because of the overhunting of woolly mammoth by humans. Bad humans. Now, we are going to touch on extinct birds. Dodo bird. Dodo bird is a well-known extinct animal, right? These dodo bird, they do not have the ability to fly. Because they lack the ability to fly and they are not afraid of humans, when humans approach them, they do not run away. This makes them easy prey for humans. Humans hunt them and makes them extinct. That is why we cannot find any more dodo birds on Earth now. How sad. We are going to talk about extinct amphibian next. The golden toad. The golden toad was a small, shiny, bright, true toad that was once abundant in Costa Rica. Of course, it is now extinct. Golden toad extincts because of climate change. The global warming happening now causes the extreme climate change. We can experience more hotter temperature in our environment now, right? An endangered species is a species that is present in such small numbers that it is at risk of extinction. Boys and girls, if we do not take action to conserve or preserve these endangered animals, they will one day become extinct like the dinosaurs and mammoth. Then we will not be able to see them anymore on Earth. They are no more in the zoos and they will only appear in cartoons. Now we can see that our government are taking efforts to actually protect endangered species. We have Taman Negara as our conservation centers. Let's take a look at some examples of endangered species. The tiger. The tiger is an example of endangered animal species. Do you know who is the main predator of tiger? The humankind. Human, they frequently poison, trap, and also kill these tigers for their own benefit. Why do humans do so? For their own selfishness. These humans kill these tigers for their meat, to eat them, and also for their skin, to make beautiful clothes, and also for a source of traditional medicine. The hornbill is another example of endangered animal species. Do you know that this hornbill is a critically endangered animal species that it is going to face extinction? These hornbills are endangered because of habitat loss. Hornbills are finding it difficult to build new nests because of deforestation. Humans, they keep cutting trees, making hornbills lose their habitat. Orangutan is an endangered animal species. Orangutan's forest habitat is being rapidly destroyed by conversion to agriculture. Poachers come into the forest and the habitats of orangutans and shoot the mother orangutans, and not only that, they also capture the babies. These poachers, they capture the babies to be sold off to other countries as pets because orangutans are very desirable pets in Asia. The capture of baby orangutans will disrupt the life cycle of orangutans. Due to the low birth rate of orangutans, these orangutans are not able to reproduce fast enough to ensure the survival of their species. The giant panda is an endangered species, threatened by continued habitat loss and very low birth rate. Poachers target pandas for their beautiful furs. The next animal we are talking about is the whale. The blue whales do not have any natural predators in the sea because of its huge size. Since blue whales do not have any natural predators, then what is the reason behind their endangerment? Humans again. Because of their huge size, these whales are frequently run over by ships, and due to heavy ship traffic, these blue whales are unfortunately killed. Another reason is that humans again, they consume the meat of blue whales. Now, we have given you some examples of endangered and extinct animals. What about endangered plants? Let's take a look. Rafflesia is an example of endangered plant species. This Rafflesia is actually the largest flower in the world. It can be found in our forest. They are endangered because of deforestation and development. Because of its declining number on Earth, the Sarawak government has now declared it as a protected species. So don't simply go to a conservation center and steal the Rafflesia back home, children. The next plant is the pitcher plant. They are also endangered. It is endangered because of the loss of their habitats and, again, overcollection of the plant by human species. So many animals and plants are actually extinct, and there are so many of them which are facing the threat of extinction or they are endangered. Now let's take a look at the reasons behind their extinction. Animals and plants are facing threat of extinction because of illegal or excessive logging, hunting, and development. What do we mean by excessive logging? Excessive logging means the excessive cutting down of trees. Why do we cut down trees? To make space for shelter, to build new homes, for development. And also, these animals are facing extinction because of hunting. Animals are hunted or killed for their tusks. For example, the elephants. Humans take their tusks to make jewelry and to make ivory piano keys. Animals are also hunted and killed for their skin, to make handbags and rags. Do you see some women in the streets carrying beautiful handbags which is made of animal skin? Oh, they should not purchase them, right? Besides that, animals are also hunted for their fur, to make beautiful coats that women frequently purchase them. Animals are also hunted for their eggs. What animal is frequently hunted for their eggs, children? The turtle. The turtle likes to go to Rantau Abang. Now, the turtles are declining. They aren't going to Rantau Abang anymore. Why? Because the residents there or some other people, they collect their eggs. And therefore, these turtles would not want to go back to this place anymore. Eggs are hunted for human consumption. Animals are hunted for their meat, also for human consumption, or also as a source of medical products. Besides that, animals are also hunted for their feathers, such as the peacock's feathers for home decoration. Boys and girls, we have to stop this hunting and excessive logging. Why? We want to prevent these animals from being extinct. We have to protect them and stop all illegal hunting and logging. There are few ways to prevent animals and plant extinction. The first one is obviously to avoid consuming or buying products made from endangered species. How, children? Do not buy wallets made from snake skin or handbags made from crocodile skin, right? The next way, by educating the public about the importance of protecting and conserving animals and plants. We do not want to end up seeing tigers only in cartoon next time, children. The third way, by enforcing the law. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. How does this help the animals? By reducing, reusing, and recycle. When we reduce, reuse, and recycle, then we do not have to cut down more trees to make papers. That's why, if you have newspaper that you do not want anymore, please recycle them. And plastic bags. When you go to shopping centers, you do not require small plastic bags. Just tell the cashier that you do not need them. Setting up breeding or rehabilitation centers, or setting up forest reserves. One popular forest reserve that we have in Malaysia is the Taman Negara. Children, can you remember why we have to save these animals? Because one day, these animals will end up saving us. Why do I say so? Animals is a source of food. If all these animals are extinct, and if all the plants are extinct, first we would have a depletion of natural resources of food. And plants are frequent sources for medicinal products. If we have excessive deforestation, these plants will become endangered and we will not have any medicinal sources. Now let's go to the exercise section. What is an endangered species? A. A species which leads a solitary life. B. A species which has become extinct. C. A species which is very dangerous. D. A species which is at risk of becoming extinct. The answer is D. A species which is at risk of becoming extinct. Endangered species. An animal is termed as an endangered species when they are declining in number and faces the threat of extinction. Let's take a look at question number 2. Which animal species are threatened with extinction? 1. Rat. 2. Blue whale. 3. Panda. And 4. Duck. We have discussed just now, right? Well, rat is obviously not an extinct or endangered animal because we can always find rat behind mammoth stalls when they are dirty place and also in the drains, right? What about blue whale? Yes, they are endangered and they face the threat of extinction. And the panda, they are too because of their habitat loss. Duck? No, they are not. So the answer is C, 2 and 3. The blue whale and panda are threatened with extinction. Question number 3. Which of the following human activities cause certain animals to face the threat of extinction? 1. Illegal hunting. 2. Excessive logging. 3. Buying products made from endangered species. And 4. Improper management of development. What is the answer, children? Yes, illegal hunting, they contribute to the threat of extinction. The same goes to excessive logging. How does excessive logging contribute to the threat of extinction? This will make the decrease in the habitat of animals. Animals will lose their habitat. When they lose their habitat, they will die off. Buying products made from endangered species actually encourages these poachers or hunters to kill even more animals. So we cannot continue buying products made from endangered species. This is another contributing factor to why the animals are becoming extinct. The fourth one, improper management of development. Yes, improper management of development also contributes for the extinction of animals. The answer is 1, 2, 3, and 4. D. Easy, aren't they? Well, I hope you can answer it easily in exam too. Now we'll move on to the vocabulary section so that you can understand more meanings of words. Vocabulary of the day. Number 1. Consumption. Kegunaan. Endangered. Terancam. Enforcement. Penguatkuasaan. Excessive. Berleluasa. Extinct. Pupus. Hornbill. Burung enggang. Logging. Pembalakan. And the last one, Rafflesia is also known as the bunga pakma. Hey, we have learned new words today. Isn't it interesting? Now it is time for the even more interesting part, the trivia section. Do you know that the critically endangered Philippine eagle is also known as the monkey-eating eagle? So it is obvious why this Philippine eagle is becoming extinct, right? Humans hunt them down, kill them because these eagles are eating their monkeys. Children, now that you have noticed that more and more animals are actually facing the threat of extinction, we as human beings have to do our parts to help and save them from becoming extinct. Do your part, children. Do not consume products that is made from animal products, right? And prevent from illegal and excessive logging and hunting. Remember, children, do your part. Thank you for watching iTTV, and I hope you had a fun time with me. Bye-bye.